Um, where was I? And every time I watch a sappy romantic movie, I think about me and her. Or even a song like, for real, that Bruno Mars joint about being locked out of heaven, that's definitely about us. That Chica even looks like Vicky a little. That's in the video. No, Vicky don't look like her. She looks like Vicky. Laugh aloud. Anyway, it's really all about her eyes. I could literally tell she's got an old soul just from her eyes. It's like they were made for mine. She got them type of eyes where you almost don't even want to check her body out because her eyes are that mesmerizing. Mesmerizing. Notice how I said almost, laugh out loud. But regardless, that's how I ended up. I would say bagging her, but I never bagged her. Wait, hold up. You never bagged her? What you talking about, Willis? Well, me and her were never officially boyfriend and girlfriend, and we've never made love. I would say smash, but with her, it would be making love. Anyway, how I first originally got her attention was writing her a poem about her eyes. Captivating eyes don't glow as bright until they're shut tight and removed from sight. In days of darkness, you were clear. Before I met you, losing you and still fear. I don't know. That's just a little insert from it. But anyway, I showed it to her and she loved it. When I said it was about her, she freaked. That was the start of a beautiful relationship between me and music. She's still my best friend to this day, even though we don't talk no more. She's the type of person you could not see for years and pick up right where you left off. Now, that's the end of the book that I got so far, but I'm just gonna keep on going and speak straight from the heart. Um, so I think the first time I went on a date with Vicky, um, I actually didn't like know that she was gonna say yes, and it was weird. Like, I had a crush on another girl at the time too. Like, I didn't really know Vicky then. Like, I thought she was pretty, and beautiful, you know. But I thought she was gonna say no. So I asked someone else. I asked this girl Janessa to go to the Italian feast with me, and you know, she said yes. And then I asked Vicky to go to the Italian feast, and then she said yes. I don't know. I don't really remember the order. I think I had to ask Janessa first because if Vicky said yes, I wanted to ask Janessa. No, no, nothing against Janessa. Janessa is pretty too, but Vicky is. Like I said, I could be with a model, celebrity, porn star, whatever. It don't matter. Vicky, I'll kick him right out the door for Vicky, you know. But anyway, so I went to the festival with her, with both them, and you know, everybody's like, "Oh, you're a pit," blah blah. I was like, "Yeah, whatever." But I don't know. Like, I felt like an asshole because I had two dates. But anyway, that's how it went. And like I kind of like faded off with Janessa real quick. And I don't know. Like, I started talking to Vicky, but I was so intimidated by her. I was so scared of her. Damn, my phone's dying. Anyway, so I'll just be brief. So anyway, I was so scared to talk to her, and you know, it was like I was shaking my boots every time I talked to her. So it's so hard to like come at Vicky. Like, other girls, I've always been good with girls. Like, I wouldn't call myself a player because it's not like I talk to more than one girl at once, unless that happens like how it happened with her and the other girl. But like I said, like I'm not gonna keep talking to two girls. That's not my thing. So as soon as like we connected, that was it. Now then like I don't know, Vicky was weird because like I didn't be all upfront with her, and I kind of became her best friend for a while, like, or she became mine anyway. And for years we were like that. We I was always scared to make a move on her, and like she was that type of girl that like her dad and her mom were mad strict. Like if I chill with her, like it was kind of like I'd pick her up from work and bring her home right away, and like I get to chill with her on the drive home. Maybe she would cook me dinner or something real quick. But we would never really go out, together. And it was weird. Like, I used to have parties every Friday, Saturday, and she'd never come to them. Like, I was a senior. I was a little bit older than her. And anyway, like, I whenever I was always at those parties anyway, I would drink, I'd get drunk, whatever and stuff. And I think I smoked a little weed back then, once in a while. But like, I would always call her when I got drunk. Like, instead of like trying to bag another girl at the party, I would call her and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, Vic? Blah blah." You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to talk to nobody else. Like, when I was feeling right, I wanted to talk to Vicky. And like, it was weird. Like, one time I think like we had a really deep conversation about. I think it was crazy because we talked about like God and Mother Earth and all that. I think nature and whatever, whatever. And I just remember a little bit from it because I ended up blacking out that night. And like, Vicky asked me if I remembered it that the next day, and I didn't. And she was like mad. So I don't know if I like asked her out during that time, cause like I've kind of I'm an insecure ass dude. I know, like, I've come to think, like, know that I'm pretty fly or whatever, but like I've always been like a geek, a freaking nerd, whatever. Always first person to hand up. I was a skater too. Then I became a gangster, when I started dealing drugs and whatever. But you know, I've always needed, like, it's almost like I needed drugs just to be able to talk to girls, like, or be able to bag them. Like, I needed to feel like about it. You know what I mean? Like, I needed to be like wavy to like talk to them. And like I said, I used to shake my boots talking to Vicky. Like, I was so intimidated. I didn't want to fuck it up. Like, I didn't want to say the wrong thing. I didn't want to like scare her off, and that ended up being a blessing and a curse. Like, we really got to know each other like over the years. But at the same time, like, I never like sealed the deal with her. Like, we did kiss a few times, um, but that's about it. And it's crazy. Like I said in my book, um, like, a kiss from her was more like than any sex I've ever had, and it's crazy, but it's true. And anyway, there's so many things to say. Um, I don't even know where to start. Um, Basically, all right. Let me tell you about one time so special with Vicky. Basically, one Valentine's Day, right? I made this box for her. I got this like box. It was like a puzzle box almost. It was a wooden box, and it opened up, and it had like a picture cover, and I put like a picture of me and a picture of her, and I made it into like a puzzle, and it was like a missing piece in the middle or whatever, or it was like, I turned it into a puzzle. And then when you open the box, I actually made a puzzle for her. Like, I took the same picture that was on the cover, like a puzzle box has that on the cover, and then you take the puzzle out and you put it together, and it was a picture of me and a picture of her, and it was a missing piece in the center, and like, the missing piece was a black piece, like, and in the black piece was like a little scroll, like, you took out the scroll, and it was a poem, and it said, "You were the missing piece to my puzzle." It was a poem about it, and like, I before I gave it to her, she was working that day at ShopRite, and I asked like a week earlier, to the manager, if I can, do this, and basically I came in with my guitar, and I played Wonderwall for her, because like that song like completely like made me think of her like all the time and shit, like Oasis, Wonderwall. Backbeat, the word is on the street, the fire in your heart went out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. And I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. But anyway, um, yeah, like, so I played it for her and sang in front of the whole store. Like, she was walking out, she was just clocked out, and she came to the front, and I played it like in front of the whole store, like everybody's checking out. I played it on a bench right in front, and everybody stopped. Like the whole fucking supermarket just stopped checking out and shit. And it was like slow motion. It was awesome. It was like some movie shit. Like that's why like, we made the song like My Life is Like a Movie, like shit like that. You know, anyway, um it was awesome. Like Vicky cried, tears of joy, and she came over, gave me a hug, and I don't know if she kissed me. I don't think so. But she gave me a hug, and I just knew like that shit like would like melt in my heart, and so it had to melt hers. But anyway, so I brought her home, and I gave her the box, the puzzle box, and she put it together and read the poem, and she just, oh my god, like I wish I could relive that day so many times. Like that was like one of the perfectest days I've ever had in my life. So meaningful to me, I'll never forget it. But anyway, um so I think that day too, when I was saying goodbye to her, like I think I kissed Vicky like 2 or 3 times before that. Like, little pecks, nothing crazy. Like never even used tongue, I don't think, to tell you the truth. And yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I don't care, it's the way I feel. So I'm just gonna express how I feel. Because, silence hurts more than anything you could ever say. And I'm not gonna be silent anymore. I'm done waiting. I'm done wasting time. I'm just gonna be me and do me every day until I'm dead. Fuck it, right? But anyway, so this is a little inside thing between me and Vicky. Well, I don't know, between me anyway. Um, that night, I don't know if she remembers it, but when we were saying goodbye, we were at her door, her mom's door, and she actually kissed me for the first time. Like I always kissed her, she kissed me, and she kissed me right on the neck. It was kind of like, it was mad cute. And since then, like I've always been about that vamp life shit, like hard bodied. Like she was like a vampire, like, and she like turned me into a vampire at that point. Like I mean, I've always been an insomniac since like, I don't know, sophomore junior year or something like that. I was stayed up till like 2 3 in the morning playing video games and shit. But wake up 7 in the morning and still go, like whatever. But like that night, I don't know, like all that shit with like Dipset and fucking, Jim Jones and fucking Cameron and all that shit, whatever, like vamp life and shit, like that always like I felt like was like an inside thing. Like, alright, I'm weird, yo. I'm just gonna be honest about it. I don't care what nobody says. I feel like other artists rap back to me. Like, alright, Drake said it best. He said, "We ain't got time to chill." You know what I mean? Like, we write rhymes back to each other like we're pen pals and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of artists do that with me. Like I said, I try to be the underground king for so long because I feel like if I get big, like I'm gonna get fucking persecuted or something, like real quick. Like this ain't back in the day, but they're still gonna put me on the cross. But yeah, I mean, like, alright, and about the whole Jesus thing, like, sometimes, like, I don't got fucking, I can't make miracles pop out of my fucking hands like a magician. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like I have a personality like that is untouchable. You know what I mean? Like I'm such a good-hearted person, and I care about so many people. Like people take my kindness for weakness every day. You know what I mean? And I get taken advantage of a lot and used a lot. So whatever, whatever. But anyway, like where was I? I'm going off on a tangent again, right? Um, but I feel like sometimes I feel like because everything that Jesus would have done is something I would have done, and everything Pac would have done is something I would have done. And some of the things they say is like, damn, are you in my head or something? You know what I mean? Like how do you know that? You know what I mean? Like it's almost like they prophesized about me coming. Like God inspired them to write certain things that would be like an inside joke with me or inside. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like that's why I said I left breadcrumbs for myself to find. And it was almost like when it hit me sometimes, like I feel like, damn, like, there's only so many times it could be a coincidence before it's a fact, you know? And, but, basically, you know, for a while, when I didn't, like, when I, like, you know, because for a while, when I questioned it, like, it was almost like, you know, if I'm making music, like, if Jesus ever does come back and it's not me, like, first of all, like, if I gotta be the what do you call it? What's it called? Not the impersonator. The fucking nemesis. What the hell is it called? The Antichrist. Like, if I gotta be like the Antichrist, or if I gotta be the fucking, like, you know how they said in the Bible, like, there's gonna be a lot of people claiming to be Christ and whatever. Like, even if I gotta be that to make Christ come back sooner, I will do that. First of all, that's one. Second of all, I know it's not, you know what I mean, that's not what I'm trying to do, but, like, if I got it wrong, fuck it. At least I'm helping bring that motherfucker quicker. First of all. Second of all, um, I'm making music for Jesus. Like, everybody makes music, you know, about Jesus, but I'm making music for Jesus. Like, that nigga gonna come in and be like, damn, homie, this shit in high school, you was the man, homie. You know, like, he's gonna rock out. I'm making music so that nigga can rock out and be like, holy shit, like, this nigga is in my head. You know what I mean? Like, if I gotta do the same thing that they did for me, from the Nets me, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's carrying on the torch. You know, that I feel like Christ is passed on. You know what I mean? Like, the potential of Christ is passed on, and I'm just trying to pass it on again. You know, but, you know, sometimes I know, sometimes I think, sometimes whatever. I question it too from time to time. It's not like it's, oh, yes. You know what I mean? Like, it it's just a feeling. Like I said, rap's more of a feeling. You know what I mean? To me, it's like breathing. It's been bowed to the teeth, and usually goes hand in hand with dance. Of course, I gotta find it appealing, you know. But anyway, I could spit raps for days. I got, like I said, 2,000 tracks, and that's not a fucking estimate. That's you know, real facts. But anyway, so let me get to another story about Vic. And I don't know, you know, one day I'll probably put all this on paper, but it feels good to just get it off my chest, because I feel like I've told so many fucking people some of these stories, and I feel like it never did anything. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, maybe it did. Like, sometimes I feel like I see a movie or some shit and I'll be like, damn, how the fuck why did they say that? Maybe someone I said something to actually inspired someone to make a movie about this shit or some shit like that, you know? But anyway, like, another thing that happened when another thing that made me really think that Vicky was the one was one day I this is after me and Vicky um like stopped talking for a while, and I'll get to that part, but I can't really talk about it right now. It's hard. I might have to write about it, and then, like, you know, whatever. Maybe I'll talk about it later. But anyway, I really fucked up, like I said in the book, and I'm still about to get into that when I write. But anyway, another part I want to tell you about is I was with, alright, one of those dudes I repped with. His name was Cass One, um, and he had a beautiful girl, like, and like, he had a daughter, but he ended up getting his daughter. His daughter had to go live with his girl's mom because of whatever, you know, I don't know, drugs and shit or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so her mom had custody of Kara, um, which was her daughter, and alright, and her name was Lynn, Lynn Rodriguez. Anyway, that was probably like my second love that I actually thought could maybe take Vicky's place at one point. Like, I really did love Lynn, like, for a fact. Like, you know, there's been a lot of girls I've been with that I loved, but I wasn't in love with. You know, Lynn, I was actually in love with for a while. And I think the only reason why we really broke up is because she cared about Cass the way I cared about Vic. And like it's almost like once someone takes that number one position in your heart, it's hard to ever replace it, if not impossible. But she definitely loved me, you know. And but anyway, let me get down to it. Basically, Cass was beating up on her. Like he would come over my house and he would bag up like street rat bitches, like skeet skeet bitches, like fucking. I wouldn't even hit him with your dick, you know what I mean, like type shit. And he'd be smashing them out, and I'm like, bro, like you got this beautiful, 100% Colombian, like straight curves, like looking like a Coke bottle, like Coke bottle, and she's fucking nice as hell, and I never had a problem. Me and Lynn never fought ever. You know what I mean? Like fucking. Anyway, um, he was bagging other bitches, fucking them, whatever, and then like he didn't have a job. Like he did music, but he wasn't even into it like that. Like he just did it because he could do it. You know, like I don't know. He didn't have no fucking I don't know direction or whatever. You know, he's just in it to fucking fuck bitches, get money, and do drugs. And like that's not what I'm in it for. You know what I mean? Like I said, money don't mean shit to me. I just want to be able to talk to my girl every day. Like side note, because I couldn't talk to Vicky anymore, I started making music so I could still talk to her every day. You know, and like I would just make music instead of being it. Like all right. Anyway, I'm gonna get into all that in a second. Let me finish this part. Um, basically, so one day, you know, me and Cass are about to go do a show out of state, and I was taking too long in his crib, and this nigga left without me. This dude boy picked him up, and he took off without me, left me in the crib with his girl, and I was like, what the fuck, you know, I was supposed to go on to the show with this nigga, and anyway, so I went back inside. I was like, you know, I was like, this kind of weird. And I was like, damn, she's fucking bad, whatever. I was like, damn, I need to go, yo. Because I know, you know, this motherfucker don't appreciate this, and I'm going to end up bagging her. I need to go. I was like, let me get out of here. So I go, I leave. I ended up getting like 10, 15 E-pills. I think 15 E-pills. Because this other dude wanted to trade his Xbox 360, I think it was, for some E-pills. So I go get the E-pills. I fucking trade him 10 E-pills for the Xbox, I think. And then I'm calling up people trying to get off the other 5, right? And you know, I hit up a few people, and then for some reason I knew Lynn, Kaz girl, fucking like the roll. So I hit her up and I was like, yeah, blah blah, I got some E-pills, blah blah. She's like, yeah, come through. And I was like, okay, I got you. Blah blah. How many you want? Bring them all. I was like, okay. So I go over, you know, sell her 1 or 2 or some shit. And then she was like, well, you're gonna roll? And I was like, well, I wasn't. I was gonna sell them, but she's like, I'll buy you one. Or I think, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. So I was like, alright, bet. So we started rolling, whatever, you know, listening to music, chilling and shit. And you know, I forgot. I think we were listening to techno, dubstep, just chilling, smoking blunt or whatever. I don't know. And all of a sudden, like, I just look over. She looks so bad. I even gonna lie. Like, and she starts like playing with her hair and shit. And I'm like, yo. So alright. And I think like a week or like a couple days before that, I think I tried to kiss her. Or wait, I don't know if it was the same day. It might have been the same day or a couple days before. No, I think it was the same day. I tried to went over and like she like sat next to her, and I don't know if I gave her a massage or no, that would have been too much. No, no, cause she was mad. Like she was like mad loyal and shit. Like you know, it's crazy. Like she wasn't like her boyfriend. She wasn't like Cass. And she was um I think she was playing with her hair, and then like I think I tried to kiss her at one point, and then she turned away, and I was like, oh my bad, yo, I'm completely sorry, like it will never happen again, blah blah, whatever. I thought we had like something going, blah blah, whatever. I'm just rolling, my bad. And then I think maybe an hour or two later, whatever, still chilling, and I think she's playing with her hair, and then she's like, can you come play with my hair? And I was like, oh fuck. I was like, it's a wrap. So anyway, went over, blah blah. Ended up smashing for like 3 days, straight. Like, wow, this dude's on vacation. And every time the car like passes by, I'm like getting up like real quick, getting ready to fight or like hide in the closet or something. You know what I mean? It was crazy. And like, I don't know. At some point, we're like, oh, this nigga's gonna come back. So like, we went and I left. I went back, and he comes by and back, and then I go over and chill, whatever. And then like he like we're talking to each other a little different. So he's like, "What's going on?" You know what I mean? Like, and like she's like busting me down instead of her man down, like on a bogey and shit. It's like half a bogey is a bust down, and then you save for your best friend. Once you bust down, your all right. This is how it goes in the hood anyway, or when you smoke bogeys, whatever. Um, fucking your girl busts down you, and you save your half your bust down, which is called an ace, for your best friend, and vice versa. And that's why Nico has always been my ace. Ace Entertainment. That's why I made it for him. Whatever, because girl busts me down, I'm saving my ace for Nick. But anyway, um, so she started busting me down on bogeys and shit. And I'm acing him and shit. He's like, hold on, this shit is not right. So we ended up, having words. He tries to like throw it in a pan, fucking oil and shit. I save it, whatever. You know what I mean? I was about to bang out with this nigga. Fucking, she's like, yo, chill, just go. And I was like, all right, fine, fuck it. That's how you feel? Fine. I go to my house, blah, blah. I think she gets in another fight with him. She ends up calling me like, yo, I'm coming through. I was like, word? All right, bet. Come through. Whatever, we smash. Next day, fucking, she has to go to work. And she's not going to go get her clothes from his house and shit. So we go to the mall. We pick up. It's crazy. We go into Victoria's Secret because she needs like new panties, bra, whatever, or, at least panties. And so we go in the Hollister to get some clothes, right? And yo, I completely forgot. Like, my mom was completely elsewhere, and I forgot Vicky was working at Hollister, and so I walk in with Lynn, and where she got a Victoria's Secret bag in her hand. Like, I think this is so crazy. Anyway, she got a Victoria's Secret bag in her hand. My girl, Victoria's Secret. Anyway, so and as soon as we walk in, like she's at the main checkout counter and shit, and I look over, and as soon as our eyes connect, like as soon as she sees me, I see her, the fucking lights powered down in the whole mall. Like it went yo, it was the wildest thing I've ever had happen to me. I think like that was, I think, one of the God's miracles that like made me believe and make me know that Vicky's the only person that can really completely, like, she's my rib, like she was made for my rib, like like she's my other half, whatever, however you want to call it. But anyway, so lights go back on. I'm like, oh shit. Lynn's like, what's wrong? And I was like, yo, that's Vicky over there, blah blah. And she's like, well, go talk to her. So we talked behind the corner after that, and then I come around the corner, and fucking Vicky's like on the table, clothes and shit, and like she's at work, but she's like literally laid out on the table, like. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I seen this nigga with a bad bitch, blah blah blah. Like, that's how I feel like she was thinking. And like, I couldn't even say nothing to her, cause like, it's not like we were talking then or some shit. So it's like, but I still felt like damn, I like brought another, like I wasn't trying to like throw it in her face, but it's like that's what we used to do for years. Like we used to date other girls, guys, or whatever, and like we'd like talk about them to each other and shit, and like get our input, cause like me and Vicky were cool like that. Like I'd ask her relationship advice about another girl, and she'd give it to me and shit. But like, it's like we just wanted each other to be happy, but we would have probably been happy with each other. We just were too scared to do it. But anyway, fucking, it's almost like I feel like I had to have other real good relationships just to be able to come at Vicky the right way. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like, I feel like I've learned so much, and like my swagger is on like 1,000 compared to how it used to be, and like I don't know, like I feel like I need to become a man to be able to talk to Vicky like the way I should. But anyway, um so I all I could say was like long time no see. And she's like, yeah. and I'm like, yeah, all right. So I guess I'll talk to you later. and she's like, yeah. And that was it. And that was like one of the last times I seen Vicky, I think. And like, it was almost like, it kind of stayed with me for a while. Like, damn, like, I didn't know Vicky, like, I affected Vicky that much. Um, like, I didn't, like, I don't know. Cause she kind of made it seem like she just wanted to be my best friend and whatever. Like she wasn't into me like that, and it was kind of one of the things that like made me think like, damn, like, do I really have a chance with her? I mean? Like, but anyway, so I think the whole time I was with Lynn, which was a while, and I think maybe sometime after that too, Vicky actually wore like blue contacts. And she has brown eyes. And like on her modeling contract she actually said that she had blue eyes. And I don't like other people could say what they want or whatever, but to me, I feel like that's like an inside thing. Like the whole vamp like thing with the neck kiss and whatever. Like like Vicky's such a deep person, like so multidimensional, and I feel like we still always have inside jokes and like she's so smart and deep or whatever. I feel like because my first poem I ever wrote was Brown Eyes, and it was about her eyes, and I feel like and actually turn used to, I took my poetry writing that I started for Vicky and made it into raps, and it's almost like I made a career out of making music from her and for her. And like I said, I don't do it for the money. I do it for her. But anyway, money's good too. But it's nice to be able to get paid for something you love. But anyway, I feel like she almost wore those to say like to so she can say that Brown Eyes wasn't about her because like if it was about her then why would I be with someone else or whatever. Maybe like you know it's almost like she was hiding behind her blue eyes. That, and I almost feel like um also it was blue because my eyes are blue, and like I said, she loved my smile and my eyes. And it's almost like she was saying like I'm still holding you down even though you're not holding me down. Like I still, you know, 5% battery, or like whenever you're ready, let me know type thing. And it's like I think I like didn't keep track because I like when I'm single or whatever, like I usually, or a relationship starting to go out the door or whatever, like I honestly try to fall in love with other girls. Like I try to get over Vic because I feel like sometimes I'm never gonna be able to get back with her or whatever. And like